Good afternoon, and thank you all very much for joining us here today. In fact, it's nice to have so many police officers here today. I feel very safe and secure, so thank you very much. We're going to announce the receipt of important funding for the Erie Police Department. In addition to representatives from the Police Department command staff, we're very happy to have Congressman Mike Kelly also with us today to celebrate this good news, and he's a lot behind getting it for us. Public safety is of utmost importance in our community, and the men and women of the City of Erie Police Department are doing amazing work to ensure that our city is a safe place to live, work, and raise a family. I really appreciate that. This year, major crime has continued to go down thanks to the leadership of Chief Dan Spizzarni and the tireless dedication of our entire police force, many of whom are here with us today. Today, we are happy to announce that the City of Erie has received congressional appropriations which will help continue the positive trend in crime here in Erie. Crime has really been going down. It's now a distinct pleasure to introduce Congressman Mike Kelly, who has been instrumental in helping us to secure the funding that will help our police department keep our community safe. Congressman Mike, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you, Mayor. It's really great to be with you. First of all, I want to thank all the law enforcement people. You're the guys that run to danger, not run away from danger. And when you're on duty, the community's safe. And I think the big part about this, I've watched the last couple of years, it's been astounding to me with the world that I grew up in. One of the most respected positions in any town was the police force. And we've seen this incredible change in the way we do things culturally. It's like, well, wait a minute, no, that's not the way it is. It is the way it is, and it is because of you that the city's safe. It's an incredible mission that you're on. And too often you don't get credit for the things you do. And when you're willing to put your life in danger to protect others, there's nothing more important in any life than that. Now, one of the things that we're able to do, and Ashley is with me today, and I want to be clear about this because too often politicians come in and out of towns and they take credit for bringing in checks, and they say, well, we've got this for you, I'm bringing this for you. Let me tell you, I'm bringing a check. Every single penny is provided by hardworking American taxpayers. This is not the result of a politician coming into your town and saying, I'm bringing money. This is the result of us working through the appropriations process and being able to present an incredible opportunity for taxpayer money to be used the right way. Every single penny will be there to help support our local police force who keeps our community safe. Now, Mayor, this check is for $492,000. It's for a SWAT vehicle, and it's also for updates and all the different things that you all have to have in order to make your jobs work. But I want to make sure that we understand every single penny came from hardworking American taxpayers, okay? I'm fortunate to be in a position where I can go to Washington, D.C., go to the appropriations process, and tell them I have got a request for funding for the city of Erie that is going to be a great investment for the individuals who live there, our citizens who live there. They're going to be safer. And in addition to that, makes it safer for our police officers to do the work that they need to do. So, Mayor, I can't tell you how happy I am to be here, and Chief, it's good to be with everybody. You are the ones that keep the community safe. I want to emphasize that because we take it for granted. We should never do that. We should never do that. So I am really excited to bring this money to you. But I want you to know one thing. We appropriate money all the time out of Washington, D.C. We can ask for money, but the only money we get is when it's something that actually makes sense to the people who supply every single penny, and that's our hardworking American taxpayers. It's great to be with you today, and I'm glad we can celebrate this way. Mayor, here's a check for you. It's going to take a big pen.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you. Good work. Thank you very much, Congressman Kelly. We truly appreciate your help in keeping the city of Erie safe. I would also like to thank Chief Spizzarni, Inspector Christianis, Deputy Chief Bill Marucci, and my Chief of Staff, Renee Lamus, for their hard work in applying for the funding. Your efforts are making a noticeable and lasting difference for everyone in our community. Chief Spizzarni, would you like to say a few words now? Sure. It's up to you. Okay.
Thank you, Congressman Kelly, and your fellow members of Congress who have helped this funding available to the City of Erie. Without grants such as this, I don't know where our department would be, as the technology and equipment is ever so evolving and expensive. From carbon paper to copiers, fax machines to emails on computers, each improvement is faster, better, and yes, more expensive. The police budget could never support all the needs we have, but because of grants like this one, we can help make Erie truly a safer community. Their great work by police officers is sometimes limited by the lack of technology and equipment. Now we have a chance to catch up and take more criminals off our streets. Now, with some details on what we'll be purchasing with this grant money, I'd like to introduce to you Inspector Chris Janis.
Thank you, Chief Spizzarni. I would also like to thank Congressman Kelly and his staff for assisting us in obtaining this grant. I oversee the Office of Professional Standards and our technology unit. With the grant funding, we are planning to institute several different technology upgrades for the Erie Police Department. The first is a law enforcement driving simulator. This driving simulator will help us improve driving in high-stress situations, all while in a safe and controlled environment. This simulator will also be available to other police agencies in the near future as a regional asset. We also want to take existing and future technologies and bring them together to create a real-time crime center. The Erie Police Department plans to purchase new, updated computers and monitors to utilize current tools like ShotSpotter and Axon. We will also be upgrading our Axon fleet cameras to include better quality video and license plate readers. Finally, we will be adding cameras at key locations throughout the city to help monitor crime and traffic patterns, all which will tie back into the real-time crime center. New technology is always expensive, and with this grant from Congressman Kelly, it will help us make the city of Erie a safer place. I would now like to introduce Deputy Chief Bill Marucci.
Thank you, and good afternoon. I'm Deputy Chief William Marucci. I am currently in charge of the City of Erie Police Patrol Division and Special Operation Units. I would like to take a moment to discuss the $373,000 grant award for the SWAT Regional Command Vehicle. First, I want to express my gratitude to Congressman Mike Kelly and his staff for coming to Erie today to present us with this check. Thank you, sir. The City of Erie SWAT team is one of the few Tier 1 SWAT teams in Pennsylvania. We are responsible for the City of Erie and Region 2, which includes 5 additional surrounding counties. Additionally, we have mutual aid agreements with Region 13 and will respond if needed for a call for assistance. The funds we are receiving today allow us to purchase a mobile SWAT command, transport, and equipment vehicle. This vehicle will be utilized for every call-out that the SWAT team receives. Currently, we are averaging over 100 SWAT-related calls for service and assistance each year. This new vehicle will replace 2 vehicles that are over 25 years old. Without funding like this from Congressman Mike Kelly, we would be unable to acquire the necessary specialty equipment to maintain our Tier 1 rating. This support is essential for ensuring the safety and security of our citizens and for keeping the officers safe during critical incidents. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chief Dan Spizzarni, Inspector Janis, and Deputy Chief Marucci for your presentations today. The ability of our local officers to provide adequate public safety response is crucial to the City of Erie. I again want to thank Congressman Kelly and his incredible team for helping us to make this possible. Finally, I want to thank Erie's entire City of Erie Police Department for all the work that each one and everyone do every day for the residents here in Erie. I really appreciate all that. That concludes this press conference. Please follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening here in the City of Erie. Thanks very much for being with us or watching today, and everyone who spoke is now available for interviews. Thank you.